YouTube is happening. It is Monday, January 27th, and we're going to talk about NHL today. We have 5 games on the slate, but we got to recap yesterday because we had another beautiful day. You see, these are all the plays, right? Fox was the only one wrong. Everything else was green. Just a beautiful day. What's that? 7-1 on the day. We will take that. And Fox has a lot of opportunities. There was a lot of opportunities for Fox to get that assist too, because New York had a good bit of points. So, hey, whatever. 7-1, love that. If you want the plays typed out for every single game that I do every single day for every sport, or you just want access to the spreadsheet so you can do your own research when I'm not here, all you got to do is go over to the HQ. It's simple as that. It's right there. You click it, you join it, sign up, good stuff. So outside of that, we have 5 games. We're going to break them down, look for value. See, we have another amazing 7-1 day. Let's get to it right now. All right, first game up is going to be LA versus Detroit. And we can see it is LA 140 with a 5.5 on that total. Let's bounce over to the goalies. Who is expected? This is a lot of experts. Let me hit a refresh just to make sure nobody's been confirmed. Okay, good. All right, so we got Darcy and Alex. Darcy at 209. Darcy's a beast. We know this. Alex isn't bad. 267 is not bad. Above average, but you ain't on the Darcy level. We want anything below 2.5 is a beast, in my opinion. Anything in the ones is just fake. Nah, there's no way it's real. So, yeah, Darcy's clearly better statistically. Let's pop over to the numbers, see how they've been doing the last 10 games. 5-4-1, 6-3-1, 31st in offense out of 32 teams isn't where you want to be, LA. That's why, I mean, your defense is literally keeping you in the game. You're third in defense, second worst in offense. They are second best offense, average or mid defense. So I don't really have a lean on the side on this one or the total. Nothing's really standing out. I see Detroit's putting up shots, but LA is stopping them, or preventing them. So let's go to props, see if anything there. This is Outlier. Link in the pin comment, click a slime, get you a week for free. We open up everything that looks good in the last 10 and see if anything meets our qualifications in this. So let's open up well, we're not going to take any points against Darcy. So we're not going to take any of these Detroit points, because we don't take points against anybody under a 2.5 goals against. And as you remember, Darcy is a 209. He is a beast. So no points, because that's just a losing proposition most of the time that we don't want to risk that. So we will not be taking random points. We will take Larkin shots. We won't take Larkin assists. We will take points. No points. We'll take shots. Shots. Shot. Everybody. Okay. All right. So if we have a 2.5, we want our average to be at least one full one over. So if it's 2.5, we want 3.5. See, he's 4. He's good. 5.4. Yeah, Larkin's good. Larkin will make the list. He's been doing quite well recently on shots. Adrian, let's see, 0.5. We want his average to be 1 or higher. 0.9 does not cut it. So he is gone. 2.53, not good enough. Gone. Alex, 1.5. He's averaging 2.7 and 1.8. And see, those ones didn't do enough. He's gone. And lastly, Moritz, 2.5 and 1.5 barely hits. And yes, he does qualify. So we have 2 plays. We have Larkin to get 2.5 shots on goal. We have Moritz to get 1.5 shots on goal. And since I'm not taking a side or total, those are our plays. So it's going to be, what did I say? Larkin, 2.5, which has been hitting beautifully. And Moritz over 1.5 shots on goal. See, simple as that. That's what we do. And we just we let the numbers do the work. We trust the averages. And as long as they do what they do at their average, they can go a little bit below and we still have great days. Now, for them to not hit, they have to go really below their average, which is, these are averages for a reason. You're going to go up and down some. So we just want to make sure they go all the way down. So those 2 plays, move on to the next game. All right, next up, we got New Jersey and Philly. And we got New Jersey 145 with a 5.5 total. We can see that goes to the goalies. Jake is expected with a 2.67 against Samuel, who's 2.8. So no real difference between these two. Let's look at the numbers. Let's see what we have. 4-3-3, 5-4-1. 27 is not good. 20 is average. 12 is average. 8's good, but it's the same situation as the last game, just a different team. So nothing's really standing out. They both are the same in shots. Philadelphia's doing good at not allowing many shots per game in the last 10, only giving up 24 shots a game. So let's go to pro, see if anything here. And that's going to be a whole lot of nothing, probably. Hey, sometimes we end up with nothing. Nothing qualifies, and that's okay. We don't want to chase money in there. NHL is our best. It's been working beautifully. I need to take the system and apply it to other sports. I just don't know how to exactly work it. So it's been doing okay. So I'm trying it on NBA, and it's been working somewhat, but sometimes blowouts. See, in NHL, you don't have to worry about blowouts, which is kind of nice. Even then, if it is blowout, they're still going to try hard because that's what NHL players do. So, which is beautiful. 1.5, 2.8, yes. 1.8, no. This 0-1 hurt you. Yeah, you had a 4-2-2, but sorry, you don't qualify. Noah 1.5, 2.2 does not qualify. This looks good. It looks good, but it's a bunch of twos with a couple ones. Sorry, we need a full, we need more volume. You just don't have it. Sorry, good sir. And Travis, 1.3 on a, oh, this is points. This is points. It's a little different. So half, 1.3 is great for points, and 1.2. So we do have this point. So we will take this. So we're going to take Travis for half a point. We're not going to take a side or total because we saw nothing looks good. They kind of bounce off each other. This is the only prop that actually looked good in the last 10 games because everything else you see is in the orange. None of those are going to meet the average. So we got one prop. Next game. Game 3, Vancouver and St. Louis. We can see it is St. Louis 118. 5, so basically pick them. 5.5 is our total. Let's pop over here to the numbers, to the goalies, not numbers. Thatcher is going out there with a 3.47 against a 2.48, and that's 5.5. Oh, tell me these offenses are decent. Tell me. Oh, Vancouver is the worst offense in the league currently. At 1.9 goals a game, last 10 is the worst. You can't get worse than that. And they're giving up 3.2, which is why they're getting outscored by 1.3 goals a game in the last 10. That ain't good, guys. That ain't good. That's not how you get it done. Your defense is actually pretty bad too, but your offense is somewhat decent. I can't trust these offenses to get us to 6 goals. I just can't do that. Defenses are right at the cusp of below average to above bad, I guess you call it. Just not terrible. All right, props. What do we got? Not many props. Let's open them all up. Robert Thomas is going to be a yes. I can tell you that right now without even have to do the math because he's always good. 2.8. See, I knew he was good because he just continuously hits for us. I know my stars. I have about 5 or 6. As soon as I see the name, like, you're good. I just know. I know you're good. So there's plenty. You can probably figure it out. If you've been watching me for any amount of time on NHL, you know who they are too. Because they just, you take them too. They continuously just keep hitting over and over. And it's like, when they don't hit, you're like, really? Are you sure? Like, you question it. Because like, they always hit. What? Quinn Hughes points, 1.2, 1.4. Okay, so we got points against a 2.84 goals against goalie. I like that. That's good stuff. I don't trust Vancouver to do anything, but hey, somebody's got to score. So Dylan Holloway, it is an EV play, first off, which is nice. Points 1 and 1. So you qualify technically, barely, but I mean, I'm not liking it, just saying. And lastly, Holloway assists, 0.9. So, yeah, okay, your points qualify, but your assists don't. So, all right, I have 3 plays. I have Robert Thomas, I have Quinn, and I have Dylan. I'm only taking 2. We're 100% taking Robert Thomas. We know this for a fact. I think I'm going to take Quinn because I'm loving this volume here. So we're going to take Dylan off. Peace. Let's take, what's this, Hughes over 0.5 points. I don't trust it. I do not like this, but we follow the numbers. We do what they say. And then Thomas, we always take Thomas. Oh, I shouldn't even have to type much of this. Thomas over, yep, there it is. Got it. 1.5 shots on goal. This should really be a 2 line. It should be 2.5 the way he's going recently, but hey, don't tell nobody. So we'll just keep taking it. So we'll take those 2 next. Next up, Seattle and Edmonton. And we can see Edmonton is a 2.85 favorite. Ooh, that's a big one. 6.5 is our total. My first thing is I kind of want to look at the 2.5 line. Anytime I get a big money line, I like looking for 2 plus 2.5 if possible. Seattle 2.5 is 190. I could take it. It's within my range. 200 is my range, minus 200. Anything over that, I don't think the risk reward is worth it, depending on the play. So some people don't like their juice at all, but hey, that's just you. I'm just doing, this is what I do. So everybody bets differently. Remember that. Everyone's different. So let's look at the goalies. Joey's out there as a goalie. Stewart's there. I take Joey over Stewart all day. All day I would. You made me choose and taking Joey. Easy. We come into the numbers. Yeah, Edmonton's playing great. Yeah. 8 and 8. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All this looked good. Defense is okay. I kind of like Seattle 2.5 still. I mean, the shots aren't good. They're just very, very low volume and they're giving up shots, but they're getting 32.5. That's pretty good. I still like 3. I still like 2.5. Let's see if there's any props. Not many. We'll open up all the props and see if any of these look better than a 2.5, or 2 of them look better than 2.5, because a lot of them are only 60%, which is probably not going to hit, I'm guessing. I had to assume. Let's look. We never assume. We do the math. 1527. That's good. Shorts is one of the good ones. He always seems to. Oh, he doesn't always. Schwartz doesn't meet. Interesting. I'm actually a little surprised Schwartz didn't qualify. That's the first. All right, he's usually one of the good ones. Half a point, and we are sitting at 1 because of the EV, and 1. It's down here. So Chandler's good. Never had a bet on Chandler. That's a new one. Capo. Yep, you're good. Vince, 2.1 doesn't qualify. Sorry. 1.5, 2.6, yes. 2, no. Man, are none of the shots going to qualify? Darnell, come on. Nope, no. Darnell doesn't qualify. And Leon. Okay, Leon is 3-4, 2-8. None, not a single shot on goal qualify. All we have is a couple points for Capo and Chandler. So, and it's both Seattle. Okay. Okay, we're going to go to that Seattle plus 2.5 play. We're going to do that for that minus 190. I know it's juicy for some of you, but for me, it's right in my wheelhouse. I'm cool with that. So risk v reward. That's the whole story. I'll stop looking at just the number. Look at the risk you're comfortable with versus the reward that you potentially could get. Then you find out where you'll figure it out. You'll be like, oh, that's a little too much. So eventually you'll figure it out. Let's see. Chandler or Kyle. I got to go with, let's see. You went boom, boom, but you had a point last time. You've had 2 out of 3. I don't like either one, to be honest. I just don't. But 45% of the whole season, you've had a point. 45, you're both 45%. Okay, executive decision. I'm not taking either of these. I don't like how they look. I don't have to take it. I'm just going to take Seattle 2.5 and just hope Edmonton doesn't whip their ass. Simple as that. Next. Last game is going to be Pittsburgh and San Jose. And we can see it is Pittsburgh 164. And 6.5 is our total. And then I look over the goalies. We see 3-2-6 for Alex, and Yaroslav is 304. So 2 below average goalies. Let's be honest, they're below average. Then let's pop over here to the numbers. And the first thing I saw was that 1-9 record. Ugh, what is that garbage? The worst defense. They're allowing 4.6 goals a game. They're getting outscored by more than the puck line. The puck line is 1.5. They're getting outscored by 2 goals a game, essentially, in the last 10 games. The whole season, they're getting outscored by a full goal. Pittsburgh's 3. Man, I almost wanted to say Pittsburgh on the, it's Pittsburgh 164. But Pittsburgh ain't that much better either. Look at that. They're getting about 3.6. Combine these two, you're at 8.2. Our total 6.5. I might just take the over, but then I got to trust these. The offense ain't that bad. I'm tempted to say the over. I'm very tempted. Any props? Put the right game on, that might help. I was like, Schwartz, one prop we can look at. Wow. I can't wait. Wowzer. Okay. And 1, and it doesn't even meet. Okay. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're just going to take the over 6.5. These goalies are just so bad that, not the goalies. The goalies are below average. They're not bad. They're below average. It's okay. It's not all their fault. Obviously, look at these numbers. We're just going to rock with the numbers and say, hey, look, offense, go do some work. So we're going to take the over of 6.5 in this one, and we're going to end it. Kind of a rough day, but hey, whatever. There's money out there. We went hunting. We found some. Bring up the schedule. Now, tomorrow is Tuesday, isn't it? Tuesday, we have 2, 4, 6, 8 games on the slate. I will be back tomorrow. Go to that website right there if you want the plays typed out for you, or you want access to a ye old spreadsheet. If not, it's no big deal. I just appreciate you being here. Drop a like, subscribe if you haven't. That helps me out. And hell, let me know what you're playing in the comments. And also check out the comments. There's always people putting like their plays. There's hitters in there too. Those be hitting too. I'll be watching. So other than that, I appreciate being here, and we'll see you tomorrow for some Tuesday NHL. Peace.